Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I was not in the chat for a second. Good morning. Hey ladies. What's up? How is everybody doing? Live, laugh, love, Erica and Shonda, gang stars, honorable mention to unknown, and IVS. Good morning, guys. Good morning, ladies. How are you? I hope everyone's doing good. Oh my gosh, let me tell you something. It's like like 2 hours literally have gone so fast. My husband walked out the door like at 6:30 this morning, and I had to go, girl, I had to go check all the traps. I had to go, look in the comments, my comments. I didn't go look at anyone else's comments today. I had to finish editing a video that will be dropping at 11:30 today. Um, I'm almost finished editing that video. I will have a vlog dropping today, promised. Okay. And I have to make it over to Real Talk Bougie live. I have a YouTube sis I was supposed to go live with. We talked about Sunday. It was supposed to be yesterday. I'm not sure what's up, but I will give you guys an update whenever that happens. So I'm not I don't have any additional information, but you guys might be seeing me out on the YouTube street somewhere and be like, "Oh, okay, Fran, hey." I think it might be somewhat of a little bit of an interview. I'm not sure. If you are in the Facebook group or not, go ahead and get into it. It's free. If you need to make up another page because you're with the foolishness, I mean, do what you got to do, but come on, it's free. You can drop whatever you want to. I put in for anonymous posting, so you can post something and it won't even tag your name. You could comment and be like, "Oh, really?" Knowing good and well that you posted that you posted that. So you can post anonymously. I don't know if you can comment anonymously, but you definitely can post anonymously. There's a lot of really great features. I just haven't had a chance to go through everything, but I'm still working on it. But I think it's pretty cool. If you're in the Discord, definitely we still keep it popping in the Discord. The Discord is a perk for members here on YouTube, and the Facebook group is free for everyone. So overlapping is encouraged. Again, follow me on all my social media. You can follow me on any of my handles. I do have a active vlog channel. If you're new here, yes, I vlog too. I also have another commentary channel called Real Talk Bougie. So get into it. Go to my about page. Pretty much, I think everything is there. I haven't added anything else. I mean, yes, I'm on Twitch too, but Twitch is kind of like, I don't know. Twitch, I haven't really figured out my spot there yet, and it's really more so gaming. So I don't know. I don't show up there as much. But there's some content over on Twitch as well. Sometimes I'll go live on all three platforms. Just to keep my name good over on Twitch at least a couple of times a month. But anyway, typically I do try to simulcast my live stream here on YouTube with Facebook. So you can be on either. And that's it and that's all. But if you're not following my YouTube if you're not following me on Facebook, get into it, because it's kind of fun over there, and it's more interactive from a standpoint to me that you know, you can still chat and run a live and everything even after the live is over. So it gives you guys more of an opportunity to chat real time, kind of like in the Discord. And there's some other things I haven't turned on yet, but I'd like to see I'd like to see the numbers go up. We have right about 50, maybe it's 55, I think, something like that. Once we get to 100, maybe I'll open up the chat room where you guys can make individual chats. I think you can do that I don't know. I don't know how it all works because I've never really run a Facebook group like that before. Um, so anyway, that's it and that's all. Um, Period. So anyway, guys, I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone had a great evening. Don't forget to hit the like button. I know I'm catching everybody going into work, doing all the things. Go ahead and make your bags, get your coins. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can do it, there's a lot of people out here who can't, for many different reasons. But if you're out here to get a bag, get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this will be here. This will be upon the replay. If anything, sis promotes women's empowerment, and one of the most empowering things for us as a woman and as women, is the ability for us to be able to contribute to our households, whether you are the leader of the household or you are the co-captain of the household. At the end of the day, being able to contribute to your household is major, because um in a financial way. I mean, I think obviously as the mothers, we do a lot of different things, and fathers as well. So there's things that money can't buy. But in terms of in this day, with this type of life that we're living, I don't care how simple you pretend to be. I've seen people who try to you know embody these very simple lifestyles, but they're on YouTube now, and their channels are making 20 and 30 and $50,000 a month. Simple life is over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys might live simply, but it's a big difference from when your channel wasn't making money to now making money. So there is nothing wrong. I don't care who's pushing certain lifestyles. There is nothing wrong with collecting your coin, period. Don't ever let anyone shame you from being on a paper chase. I had someone a couple of weeks ago try to catch me out there, because the conversation around the YouTube checks was going on, trying to insinuate that I must need money because it crossed my radar. How many of you guys out here do free work? I bet you, if you were waiting for a check for $20,000 or $500,000 or $500, you're waiting for your money, right? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, trolls be gone. Like, come on, go somewhere where someone is, embarrassed. Like, go over to my Jazzy Life's channel with that. I'm not ashamed of making money. You know what I'm saying? If you owe me, you owe me, and I am collecting. Okay, period. You're not going to shame me from being curious about where my money at. Okay. That doesn't mean I need it. That means I earned it and I want it. Okay. Period. So I didn't really speak on that at the time, because I was just kind of like, battery will not be put into my back. But I just felt like it was important to mention, because I think sometimes there's this kind of overarching, I don't need the money. Who doesn't need the money? Who doesn't want the money? Most very rich and successful people, part of their play is making money. You think Diddy needs the money? You think what's his name? You think Alicia Keys needs the money? You think Swiss Beats needs the money? You think Gucci Man needs the money? You think Cardi B needs the money? You think Dirk needs the money? These people have all made money. They've made more than enough money. They've made money that if they just had a regular job, they probably could coast this thing on out if they lived very modest and meekly for the rest of their life, depending on how much money they actually do have. But they get up, they catch flights, they work all day, they go do music, they sign autographs, they get on the internet. You think Kim Kardashian do you think Kris Jenner needs the money? Do you think she needs another pair of diamond earrings? Okay. But a broke bitch will try to bring someone down to their level to be another broke bitch. Okay. Don't fall for the okey doke. If you've got chase in your heart, if you've got a paper chase in your heart, if you have the desire to make money, be successful, be all that in a bag of chips, increase your bank account, work harder, not smart, work smarter, not harder, and even work harder and smarter. Do all of that. Do it. Don't let someone shame you that you should be living the slow life. There's nothing wrong with living the slow life if you have earned it and you're at a place where you're comfortable, where you can chill. But there's a whole movement called the slow life, and I do agree with it because honestly, I'm living slow life right now too. I have slowed down, but I definitely work smarter, not harder. This is one of my paper chases that lets me sit in a very comfortable upholstered chair that I posted in my Facebook group, okay, next to my beautiful extra large cat palm on my second Love Lies and Lace Fronts mobile studio setup. That's what I call it, because this is the one I can pack up, put in a duffel bag, and go when we start being able to make moves, which we'll be doing. We have two things planned before school starts, and and get a check for it, and I'm not embarrassed. So somebody, like, you know what I'm saying, like that, it did from a standpoint of, girl, I don't care how much you have, how much you don't have. Don't worry about my pockets. I'm not even going to call this person who commented a broke bitch because I don't know what she has. But at the end of the day, you're not going to pull my card because I happen to be aware that money that's owed to me has not come to me yet. Okay. Peyton Marie Charles, which I don't know how much she makes, but I know she's making pretty good. And she has increased now over the past year. And then definitely from the past 2 years. She used to work a job. She got laid off due to the pandemic. She started vlogging. Her channel really took off more. She's making a lot of money, or enough money for her as a single woman with one child. At the end of the day, when she was saying that somebody owed her $25,000, does that mean that she's that there's problems there? And maybe there is, but it's also, I'm not gonna say it's none of our business because we talk about a lot of stuff. But since she mentioned it and she's looking for $25,000, I don't take that as a sign that she's financially strapped. I take that as, are you kidding me? These people still owe me money, or $15,000, however much it was. She said that she had delivered work back in October and they had not paid her yet. And she was really talking about the fact that she thinks she needs a manager because, hey, Miss True, good morning, guys. Guys, if you have not been catching up with Miss True is dropping her mom fabulous, momlicious, mommy lifestyle videos, and go ahead and get into it. If you're not, go ahead and check out Miss True. She is definitely, we are A1 day ones for each other. And she is dropping her vlog life videos, and go ahead and check those out. Go ahead and check out sis. She is lovely and keeps it real cute. Okay. But yeah, I think it's absolutely, like, all the people who want to come through here and talk about women's empowerment and Black women's empowerment and all of that stuff. Like, if you see a woman out here trying to make money, I think that should be respected. Now, if you are fugazi with it, yeah, we're going to talk about it, because honestly, you might not like it, but I didn't invite you to my channel. And it might be left-handed, but at the end of the day, I'm still promoting your business, because at the end of the day, they say, all of it is good press, bad press. People are still talking about you. Okay. At the end of the day, the worst thing is the person out here just, Any of you 162 out here who have a channel that nobody knows about, you can drop down in the chat, or you can go ahead and comment down below and drop a link to your channel, because there are some people out here that nobody knows about and nobody's talking about. So any of you out there that don't want to be talked about, get up off of YouTube, okay? Get up off of here. Because the thing is that when people are talking about you, that's the money right there. I mean, I know that people talk about views, but it's not the views, honey. It's the watch time. Okay. Let's go into that real quick. I'm getting ready to school you on a couple things. Yes, you can drop into someone's channel and guess what? You watch for a minute. What's more valuable? Someone who watches for a minute, watches one video, or puts it on autoplay and sits there and has your playlist running all day? Now, of course, that's multiple views to multiple videos. But if you happen to sit on someone's channel for 360 minutes versus 20 minutes and versus 1 minute, you are paid on the watch time, not just the drop in of the view. There are people with 1 million subscribers who put up 3, 4, 5 minute videos. People will watch 2 minutes. So you get 150,000 views, right? So 150,000 views they watched for 2 minutes of a 4-minute video, okay? So then now you're looking at 360 minutes, right? Let me get my calculator. You're looking at 360,000 minutes, right? And you divide that by 60. I don't know if that's 5,000 watch hours. I need to double check. But let's see if you have 20,000 subscribers and you do a live stream for 2 hours and your average watch time is 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And depending on the views, you have to do the math. Believe it or not, there are people with very large channels, depending on how much watch time they're getting, you might have an equally weighted video. Also, CPMs come into play. The algorithm is so complicated, not even complicated beyond understanding, but there's so many factors that go into what creates what your paycheck will look like versus someone else's. But just understand, it's not just the view, it's the duration of the view, which is equals the watch time. Okay, it's the watch time that pays, right? Kitten Zombie, can you testify, Miss True, can you testify that you could have a video with less views but more watch time? You had your A1 day ones check in and watch the whole video. You had some people come in just to like peep in and they stayed for a minute. And that's okay because those minutes add up. But at the end of the day, it's the amount of watch time. That's what triggers the whatever your percentage, whatever your CPM rate is that's paid by 1,000 watch hours, right? So that's how the calculation works. Okay. So it's not just the view, because your views could be amazing, but if people didn't stay and watch the video longer than a certain amount of time, it's trash. It's trash. It doesn't mean anything that you got a lot of views. You got a lot of views and what? One of my videos, actually, a couple of my highest rated videos on this channel, I have made more money on videos with less views, but hella watch time. People came, they watched the whole video, they may have came watched again. Okay. It makes a difference how long you park and stay. Okay. It's not just the view. Isn't that sweet? Sarah J just subscribed to Miss True. No, it's not. No, it's not. So yes, definitely some variety, we're not all just kind of linear focused around here. A lot of us, there's a lot of reactors out here that have other channels that do other things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I just told everyone about what I offer over here in my channel, in my channel verse. But at the end of the day, a lot of us, have channels and do other things. I mean, the spectacle that is the mommies, yeah, it's interesting to talk about because it's amazing that in 2022 you've got people still running around here like damn throwbacks, okay? Living throwback life and just, acting like they just don't know anything, okay? Now, speaking of speaking of which, uh what an awesome segue. Okay, let's look at something really quick. As mommies and as women, we love to do this. And this is not body shaming, this is baby identification. This is Beesh, are you pregnant? Girl. Girl. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I mean, it looks like it to me. It's not too body shame. Is there anything? Can I ask a question? Is there anything to be ashamed of by a pregnant belly? I know people feel a way that if you're not pregnant, you don't want to look pregnant. But why is that a body shame? Can people tell me if someone asks you if you've got a pooch, if you're pregnant, why that's body shaming? Is that not baby identification? Is that not, are you being blessed? Are you carrying a life? Are you with child? Everybody's so worried about being identified by the word fat. If people would stop being so sensitive about what it is and what you might be, it wouldn't bother you so much. I mean, if you are thicker than average, if you thicker than a snicker, you might be a little fat, and that's okay. Why is that a big deal to say? Why does that hurt so bad? Do you think that if you tread lightly, people are going to mistake you for a 00 when you're all of a 26? Is it a bad when you are pregnant, don't you want people to know? Girl, you have to embrace that pregnant body. Why not? That's a blessing. That is a blessing that's a miracle. Okay? And I just don't understand why people feel a way when people talk about it. At the end of the day, if you're going to dress like this, then someone might be like, "Ooh, is that a little peanut? What's going on? Is there a little peanut in there, or is that diastasis directis or zyrecti? Is that the hernia or is that the baby? I don't know. I mean, if it's another baby, that'd be awesome. Maybe that's the boy. You know what I'm saying? You got a couple that's involved in a union. Maybe your union as well. I mean, holding a drink, I don't know. Maybe we've just answered our own question. Somebody who is pregnant, well, we don't know that there's alcohol in it, but we do know that there was alcohol enjoyed and ganja on this vacation. So maybe we answered the question. Maybe that is the um that maybe that is the pooch. I don't know. But this came to me which I'd seen part of this video, but honestly I wasn't paying so close of attention because I don't want to say from far away. But if you're not, let's say, yeah, I mean, it's obvious, but yeah, this is Keesha Kaylee and her very tall man Jeremy, with the Curly Coopers, and Mrs. Curly Cooper caught Miss Kaylee with a little wrap on and maybe sporting a pooch, and if that's a little baby cooking in there, congratulations. And if not, she's talked plenty about it. So I don't know what that is. So I don't know. I'm sure you guys have seen this. I don't think it's body shaming, but people need to be cautious because we do not know what someone may be going through and it may trigger them. Well, I don't know that they're watching this video. You know what I mean? Sometimes people like to deliver stuff in people's comments and not understand the spirit. We're a bunch of women. This is like a sewing circle. This is a bunch of women talking about other women who sell their lives for coin on the internet. So it's not me just pointing at my neighbor across the street. But to your point, I agree what you say. But at the end of the day, we can't live our lives worried about triggering people. I can't. I'm not going to walk around with pillows on my feet just to be, of course, kind and respectful. But I don't think there's anything wrong about asking a question. So, yes, to your point, definitely valid. But at the end of the day, what we have to also understand is that we are living, breathing, thinking, functional adults. And this is a social media platform. And when you decide to run up a video, monetize it, and send it out to the world for viewing, somebody might say, I love that white dress that lady's wearing. Isn't she beautiful? Look at her very even toned skin. Look at that. She's showing them, I think those are cocoa plants. I'm not sure. She got something going on over there, and she's demonstrating to them how to eat from that the foliage that they have harvested, and that's what's actually going on at the moment. And Keesha clearly is demonstrating a pooch. Now, if she's going to be triggered by that, I would have said not to tell her what to wear. But I would have also said, maybe you want to be careful how other people film you. Maybe you want to ask, please don't show my belly because I haven't announced it to my community yet. You also might want to wear a big off the shoulder t-shirt. Clearly she doesn't care. If you're walking around in a bikini and a low-rise bathing suit cover, I would imagine that person shouldn't have to worry about being triggered. It may be cysts or fibroids. I had that. I had well, not a cyst, but I had a fibroid the size of a baseball removed. Yes, yes. So I do know about that life. I wonder, she's never said, does she have fibroids? She's never said that. Um, that I recall, but, I know she's had a couple of problematic pregnancies, and that's also been discussed on her channel. Yeah, people got to be careful of the information that they put out to understand that, yes, people are going to talk about it, and I think asking a woman if she's pregnant, a man maybe asking might be a little bit of not your business, especially if that's not your putty cat. But as far as women, that's what we do. We have babies, and at the end of the day, if you put yourself out here, we're gonna ask. Okay, at least this one is. And so anyway, she had a lot of issues with her pregnancy, so it could be, you know what, and scar tissue. I know that when I had a surgery a couple of years ago, it was told to me that my stomach, maybe it was after my C-section, because I've had 2 surgeries since my C-section for a couple different reasons, and my stomach was fused to the wall, my belly wall, okay? So, yeah, with scar tissue. So, the scar tissue that developed, from the C-section, healing, that scar tissue on the interior attached itself to my stomach, so the surgeon was nice enough to go ahead and fix that, because that's, you see something and they can fix it quickly, they will. Had to sever some things. He said that I developed scar tissue on the interior, which again was one of the reasons why Peyton had her surgery. If you recall, she said that she developed scar tissue under, in her chin area. So any of you guys who watch Peyton Marie Charles, they gave her the business a couple of weeks ago, and she was feeling a type of way about people commenting on her having surgeries, and maybe alluded to the fact that they feel like she might be addicted to having surgery. And she was quite offended. I think she was a little bit hurt. And to me, if the reason for the surgery has now been impeded by scar tissue, I think that almost becomes more medical than cosmetic. I know the initial reason was cosmetic, but if the healing happened in such a way that it doesn't allow you to enjoy the surgery that you got, and but who's to say you're not going to get scar tissue from that? Because every time you open up the cavity and it has to heal, there will be scar tissue. Now, how the scar tissue molds and forms, we don't know, because the body is, certain things are a mystery. There's no time lapse video yet installed in people's bodies to see how scar tissue forms. They only can do it in the laboratory and assume. But she got the scar tissue removed, and while they were in there, she had them do something else, and they gave her the business in her comments, and she was quite annoyed at that about a week or so ago, and came to talk to the people. Maybe go back 2-3 videos. If you watch Peyton Marie, she was in the kitchen, she was opening up packages, and she was talking about it. She was not happy. Okay. um Tennessee, this is what I'm gonna say. I think she's very beautiful, even with the surgeries. But when you see her prior to the surgeries, she's stunning. She's a very beautiful woman. She had her cousin in town last week, and clearly, it's a family that's blessed with nice looks. Her daughter is a beautiful young lady. um for whatever reason, she feels like this is what she wants to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, um I just you know, I just hope that before you run into the wrong doctor, you don't run into the wrong doctor. Hey V, good morning. Hi Dr. A, Tennessee, good morning. Ms. Mocha, Lord bless you, SV. Hope it turns out the way you want. Speaking of pregnancies, pray for me. I'm about to take a test. Haven't taken one in 10 years. Oh my God. Um, I guess let us know what you want it to be. Do you want a new baby, or are you like, "Oh my god, baby, you might just have shot one off the span. You might have busted one of them eggs wide open." Look, it's a blessing. If you are blessed, um it's one, either it's a, look, we still need to be careful, or oh my god. Oh my goodness. We're having a baby. So let us know. Keep us informed. But yeah, I hope that someone or she doesn't meet up with the wrong surgeon and it goes and you can't go back. You know what I'm saying? I think she's so pretty. She's stunning. She's absolutely stunning. Um, but I can't not agree that she doesn't look different from, let's say, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Let's say 4 years ago, there's a video she was doing a shopping haul, and she almost looks like a completely different person, but she's stunning. I think she's stunningly beautiful. Love Peyton, but that butt is too big for her. Honestly, I wonder what she does look like in person. I'm sure it looks a little different on TV. But she seems to be quite tall. I think she says she's about 5'8". Monroe Steele was like, I can't believe I didn't know you were as tall as you are. So she appears to be a tall woman, like 5'8", and then I'm sure with heels, she's sporting a nice 5'11". So she's a tall woman. Um, and so still thin. So when she says 145, keep in mind, guys, she's a 5'8". So she is, she's slim thick with it with her surgeries. And as a 5'8" woman, what we're seeing on TV may look a little different in person. Um, but yeah, some people like a big booty, you know what I mean? And cause girl, I in my Instagram, girl, Debrat and Big Booty Judy. Now, Big Booty Judy, I know she's of a certain age and everything, but my God, her booty is super big, and she is Big Booty Judy for a reason. But when is it that it's just you're extra thick with it, or you're just you're a large lady? I mean, Big Booty Judy is not skinny. I don't care how flat you've gotten your stomach, if you've had surgeries or whatever the case might be. Um, it's Peyton Charles, Peyton. You got it. And then just put in Charles, or you can put in Peyton Marie, Maree Charles. Go check her channel. It's so fun. I love her vlogs. I really like her a lot. The reason why I like her is because, number one, I love that she travels. She likes to spend money. She will wear something Fashion Nova, something from Zara, and she'll have on some Fendi sandals. Now, I'm not into I'm going to say, we know that she buys a lot of authentic things. She takes us to Neiman Marcus. She goes and buys things. Now, she gets sent things from some places that I'm not sure that people are gifting you $3,000 bags. I don't know if they're bootleg bags or not. I know that she buys authentic. I know she does. Um, and when she says like her Chanel sandals, when she says Chanel, I think she's kind of wink wink. They're not Chanel because they might not be. So she mixes her high low kind of luxury items. I like that I just like her. I like that she likes to spend money. I like that she's also a little frugal with her money. I just like, I mean, the reasons why you guys like channels, maybe sometimes people kind of remind you of some things that you do. I like high low lux. You know what I mean? I like things that don't cost a lot but look expensive. I like things that are expensive. And I like to spend money. I like to travel. I like to do all of those things. You know what I mean? And I enjoy that she talks to you. You know what I mean? She has some people vlog, they never really talk to us. We're kind of following them along. We're seeing what they're doing, and it's very transactional. She talks to her audience. Not only is she talking to you as she's going, but then she might sometimes just sit, park, and we have a conversation like she's actually talking to us. I enjoy her. Um, so it may not be for you, but definitely go check her channel. I think her channel's very interesting, and she's funny. She's not serious with herself, but then when she does get serious, it's she has feelings too. And I get it, because from that standpoint I can understand when certain people get upset and they get hurt and people are talking about them. But I would also say, don't be down in these comments, sis. Don't come to my channel, don't come to my comments. I mean, there are some people that get a favorable, like there's channels that I really do like Monroe Steele. I think Monroe gets the business because she's got acne and she has problematic skin, but we can't all be blessed. Monroe has a beautiful body. She works out, she does Pilates, she is long and lean, and she almost has she's really developed her body into a model type body in the last year or two. I feel like she has really transformed herself. She's extremely fit, and she, I think, has even gone down a size, but also just the fact of how lean she is. And but it's a testament to her working out 3 and 4 times a week. And but she eats what she wants to eat, right? But she gets the business. People tell her to go to the dermatologist. They talk about her skin. They do whatever. And I think she's getting to a point where she is able to ignore it. And I think that's where her and Peyton also connected, because Monroe was coaching her a little bit on um how to handle these YouTube streets of people kind of commenting, also retaining some things for you. If you go to Monroe Steele, it's Fashion Steel NYC. Yeah, Monroe, the other day she was cleaning up. Now she could have had a friend over, but she could have had a guy over too. She very cutely cleaned up two empty wine glasses early in the morning. So we don't know if she got her brakes beat off the night before, or she had, or what's her name? Damn, her little friend, the Haitian girl. What is her name? Oh, Dadu Chic. Dadu Chic might have come over. Okay. We don't know. Janae could have been in town from High Low Lux. But at the end of the day, Monroe tells you nothing. Nothing. You don't know who Monroe Steele is dating, because that is not part of the show. Okay. Peyton tried to let people back in, and she has started, she wants to share. So she's telling her how her bae loves her in her shorts and all of that stuff, and likes to see her booty out in the little booty popping shorts and everything. And people are going to be very interested. We don't know if she's back with the guy who was talking with someone else or not. And but you know what? At the end of the day, it's also good for business, because people are curious. And if people want to know about you, there's a curiosity there that will keep them coming back and watch every minute of the video. Back to the watch time that pays, right? Because look at Peyton. Peyton has 103, 104, 100 and something subscriber channel. Go look at her views and look at Liv's life. Peyton has about 4 times the views. Doing HelloFresh, everything and anything. And then look at Monroe. Monroe is at 60, 70,000. Okay. Girl, sponsored post all the time. collabs with Fendi, collabs with Coach, collabs with Dove, she doesn't even have 100,000 yet. Quiet as kept. She said she was going to make $1 million this year. She didn't even have 100,000 yet. Okay. Not to mention, she just did a drop with Amazon. Okay. So some of these mommies that we watch, when you compare and contrast with other channels, even though everybody's channel is different, everybody's walk is going to be different. When you see the complain train, when you see these women who just get up on here and complain and bitch and moan and gripe and do it trash life, you see the difference in the come up in the bags, okay? There are people who start their channels out super duper 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 modest, and next thing you know, hey Yanni, good morning, hun. And next thing you know, the glow up is real. Let me tell you, have you guys seen Jay Morrell Stewart's Kitchen? You guys know I love me some Jay Morrell, right? Jay Morrell, her and her husband, he's an electrician, and basically, I don't know if he's her manager or what, but you know, Mr. Travis, his job is to corral those kids and kind of keep her straight and do everything, do all the things, right? As Jay Morrell would say. And she is building an over 600 square foot, um I don't want to say country. It may be farmhouse chic. I don't know, but she's building a fucking fabulous ass dream kitchen on that house that still needs to be renoed on the outside and painted. But at the end of the day, homegirl's office is over 600 square feet because she cooks like that, and they are building that huge ass kitchen. And she lives very simply, but she's going to have what's going to look like an amazing fucking kitchen that her and her husband basically sourced and subcontracted out and basically managed. He did the project management of the job, and she's going to do a video with a breakdown, but basically they're right at about $50,000. And why spend so much on a kitchen? Because she has over 300,000 subscribers, and she is now kind of known as a food or cooking type channel, and that's basically her office. She needs that big ass kitchen because she got 9 kids and a husband that looks like he probably weighs about 325. He's a big tall man, and she cooks a lot, and she cooks a lot for her YouTube channel. So basically it's a set, but it's also the kitchen in her house to take care of her family that now is growing. She's got a son that's married, she got a grandchild now. So, I mean, things are happening over there. And you know what I'm saying? It's just interesting to see some of the bosses on YouTube that aren't even at 1 million, who make a lot of money and who are doing major moves, and to see some of kind of like the bummish sector who don't do so much, complain all the time and never seem to have enough money. Like it's just the low production for me. Um and this wasn't really like the direction I was trying to go in this morning, but I guess the conversation came up. It's just interesting to me how when you have uncapped earning potential, it really is in your head. It's in your head how much you can make. Speaking of getting down, friend, did you see Cardi B is going after the Shade Room now, saying that they are causing her mental health issues? She needs to stay out. Well, she needs to stay out the bushes. She does. And just because you won on Tasha K doesn't mean that you're going to win on everybody else. The Shade Room isn't actually far from being just a kind of little blog anymore. Shade Room is a thing. And at the end of the day, they're making money. And Cardi B can't go after everybody making money in her name because you need those people. Now, that being said, um, because they are not like Love Lies and Lace Fronts, like a little itty bitty nothing compared to a giant like the Shade Room and all of that. They have to be very careful, and they have to take on the responsibility. You're not just a blog anymore. You might be a blog, but you may as well be New York Times. You know what I'm saying? The New York Times of the streets. So you, or TMZ, you might want to fact check things. You may want to ease up. You may not want to flood the airwaves with bad news on her every day. Now, I'm not saying that that's what they do, but if that's how she feels, you might want to make sure that you're moving around. Okay. So I don't know, but yeah, that's interesting. And I'm not surprised. People do need to stay out these blogs. If it's about you, it's not for you. Move around. Being owed $40,000 in sponsorship is a problem. I want to have like Peyton did for Mayhem. Absolutely. Having money owed is a problem. And the fact that she's owed that money, um, that's a blessing. But yeah, hopefully, I'm sure she's gotten her money in. You know, sometimes things are oversight. Some companies are just slow to pay. Um, I enjoy the different content based off of where she's at. Miami is always a vibe, but she's so New York City. I like the bounce. Absolutely. But the funny thing is, she's from North Carolina. She's a Carolina girl at heart, but you'll never see her. I mean, I don't want to say you'll never see her, but we never see her here in her stomping grounds. Um, but yeah, she is very much a Southern woman from the Carolinas. And I thought she was from Savannah, but maybe she's from, I'm not exactly sure where she's from, but I think she's from North Carolina. Um, let's see. I'm sorry, but you have to have a thick skin in this media. You have to. From Cardi B to me to Yanni to Dr. A. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, people are going to, if you don't want it talked about, don't show it. If you don't want to be talked about, don't show up. Don't. Don't. Because this internet, they're going to make you earn your coin. Trust me. They're going to make you earn that coin. Do you hear me? Yes, today's Prime Day, guys. Today's Prime Day. I'm going to drop my Amazon storefront. If you want some of my recommendations, feel free. I am going to I did a little bit of damage myself prior to Prime Day, but I've got some stuff I need to throw them in my storefront. But I've been a bad vlogger. It's, that's the dilemma when you have a couple of channels, is getting to each and every one, especially when you also still have a job. But I grind, you know what I mean? Like, forget about I digress. I grind. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to continue to get the grindation on, because at the end of the day, sis likes to shop, and I've got a very special package coming today, as a matter of fact. And I got to make these coins, sis, because I like to pay this stuff off as soon as my bill comes. Okay. And these days, there's no as soon as my bill comes, I could just log into my account. So at the end of the day, yes, sis got to still make these videos, because I don't like to rack up debt on buying luxury items, but I had to, because Virgo season is right around the corner. And I was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, when the mood is right, um, it just happens like that. Let me see something really quick. I'm clicking on, I just went to Instagram and I'm like, what's going on here? What? Oh, okay. Someone's playing in the mirror. Okay, Strong Mommy Chrissy's over there playing in the mirror. Girl, you might want to be packing. I don't know what's going on over there, but sis, stop playing like you don't know what's going on. Guys, you guys, I'm gonna say too, stop playing like you don't know what's going on. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. I would so appreciate it. Give me some added juice and some sauce in the algorithm. Really quick, since we're on Instagram, you guys know what's going on. If you're not following Gerard_Web1, go ahead, make sure that you're doing so. Homie is, any of you guys who've been to Jamaica, he is enjoying himself. He's in Montego Bay. Looks like they are at some sort of resort and they are having a good time, and it's well deserved. Dad took ownership of the kids primarily, got them to school, got their hair done, had smiles across the board, and still managed to post to his social media to let us know that everything is better than good over there in Dallas, which he doesn't have to do, but he does it because he probably doesn't want us all up in his inbox asking about the kids. And can you send us can you send auntie a picture, please? He goes ahead and posts, and they have a good time with it. And I love the fact that they don't even really address us. They just do their social media like we're not really there. But I like that. I like that. And I don't think that they should ever change that. I think that that's pretty cool that they just post up on the social media. Like they don't know that all of the people from his fugazi ass wife's channel are watching and seeing what's going on. And honestly, I would say monetize that shit. Make sure you make your money, Gerard. But you know, if he doesn't, don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what feels comfortable for you, sir. But at the end of the day, I think you know, if you're not following, go ahead and give the man a follow. Because he's wants to let us know what's going on over there. And I think that if anything, that's the reason why it bothers Olivia so much. Because she thinks for some reason he's doing it for her. He's not doing it for you. He's doing it for us, boo boo. He's not doing it to get on your nerves. He's doing it because he knows that there's a lot of people out here that really care about his children, and he wants you guys to know that they're okay. And he also, I think, low key doesn't want us bothering him. So this is the easiest way to do it and not be bothered. Yes, they are having a ball. And it looks like it's a family trip because I think that was Antonisha's mother. So it looks like they're on a family trip. Okay, guys, let's peek in over on Camel Toe Road because the renovations continue and Keesha is giving us a little bit of an update. So if you want to see the whole video, go ahead and catch it. But we are going to just get caught up on the purchasing. And then in this video also, Keesha makes a slow cook chicken, pulled chicken dish ish. And go check that out.
Wow, I'm over here trying to order a few more lights for the house. Y'all know we got all these miscellaneous light fixtures all over for the we got a laundry room light that we need, a pantry. I ordered the main light except for the entry light and the living room light. I'm taking my time to find what I really like. So for now it's just gonna be what it is. And I ordered all the girls have I'm trying to think of, so anyways, I'm looking at reviews. This is the light that I'm looking at right now, y'all. This chandelier.
I mean,
light.
That's cute.
So I'm trying to put this on mute. Trying to see how big it is so I can know how many to purchase.
Why don't you look at the dimensions?
This is because you guys, I'm literally being very particular with sticking to the theme of the house. The theme is farmhouse. So even down to our bedroom, I finally started looking at, you can go put this in the trash, baby. Thank you. I started looking at beds today, and I'm not even going to show y'all that. I don't want to hear nothing.
I don't care to see you in Jeremy's bed, to be quite honest. Like, it doesn't matter to me what your bed looks like, but I'm sure some people want to see the bed because they're so interested in how she sleeps.
But I don't want to hear anything. I'm sticking to the thing. Everything as the furniture comes in, as things arrive, as I decorate, it's going to make sense. So I mean, it's not an ugly bed, of course.
I mean, you asked people, you crowdsourced, and you asked people to send you ideas, send you pictures, but now you don't want to hear anything. Like, Keesha, girl, can you make up your mind? Can you make up your mind what you want from your audience? Are you going to ask them to participate, or the bottom line is, if you know that you're not taking recommendations, why don't you just be civil to your audience? Like, at the end of the day, like, it's the watch time that pays. There's some people who clicked off at that moment.
Gorgeous. It's like 10 out of 10. But I just want everybody to grasp the theme. And we have shiplap that is sitting
shiplap. It's not shiplap.
On our wall where the bed will be. So that's also essential too. Like, our bed has to match our design of the rooms as well as the furniture. So anyways, I'm going to go with this lighting. I don't know where this is going to go yet. I was thinking dining. I ordered the island light. So I guess you all see that at another date. So this is just a sneak peek of that.
What? Let me show you. Are you buying a chandelier?
Y'all love this process.
For that living room?
The vanity light. I ordered the downstairs vanity light. I'm trying to show y'all some more lights. Hold on, y'all. I already ordered this light because I'm going in between two different stores ordering things. But Amazon actually has some really cute stuff they pulled through. Our bed and stuff, that's not coming from Amazon though. Those are coming from like furniture stores. But anyway, so yeah, this went into the it's going to be going into the bathroom. So this is already there. This is
Doesn't it bother you how when she shows stuff, she always wants to tap on everything with her nail? Like, it's so annoying.
The master bathroom. The vanity light is something different. But then I thought I was gonna order this again for the actual master room. I don't think I want to do. I kind of want something big and grand because of how like this is a whole modern farmhouse. So I want our room especially to stick like greatly to that theme and how I decorate it. So it's gonna be a lot of rustic wood and that type of thing, if you get what I'm saying. Like, so it has been decided we're gonna do, because remember Ray had said that he could make the two of the door panels that I got from the other place into a barn door. So we're scratch that.
Why is it so hard for a woman who's a theater major to express herself? Miss Fast Delivery to zip code 30311. I don't even know, girl. I don't even know. Okay, but whatever. I would be careful when I'm showing my iPad, but I'm just saying, okay, don't get your panties in a tight wad. At the end of the day, I would be careful when you're showing your shit on TV because um okay.
I just want to get the real deal because the doors that I order have the panels and I want it to stick to the theme. Like, I got to keep stressing that. Like, I want it to stick to the theme. So the rest of the house will have regular doors, the doors we ordered. But our master bathroom and the pantry will have a genuine barn door, not farm.
Isn't it funny how when people okay, so good, you're getting your barn door that you wanted. She's not getting the double because I think in the office area, wherever that front room is that she wanted to have it, maybe there's not enough room for it to have both panels as they are. I guess someone said that they were going to build farm doors for her and she found these. I don't know if this is Lowe's or what, but she found something
Barn door,
and
because it just
she
makes
doesn't want to
it just
have
makes it
her.
make sense. So this
Yeah, I
is,
mean,
I
look,
think this is some. Is this the one? What's this measurement? I don't know, but something like that.
click
It's
on
like
it.
the white one. I think that was it though. Or was it this? I
That
can't
looks like
remember.
the same
I
thing.
just remember it being white, and it was like, oh yeah, because it said it'll be here by. So yeah. And then there was a gray one that was a strong contender because the floor is now gray for the pantry. But since the rest of the doors are going to be white, it just makes more sense to just do white. And then we're going to change off that because he never took that basement door off, obviously, because since none of the doors have been put on, I guess it makes sense, like, so because it's an eyesore to just look down there in that dark basement. But the new contractor is going to switch that basement door off with the new door ASAP, so that at least when we have our housewarming,
It kind of
everything
is.
flows and it's, I mean, obviously the decorations and stuff won't be there.
I mean, farmhouse is still nice. I mean, because at the end of the day, people do, there's a house that was a custom home that was built not far from here. That, and I live in North Carolina, so it's farmhouse, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody and everything, but and then there's a whole neighborhood. When I was driving and you guys caught my vlog back and forth to Ferris School, there was a whole neighborhood of farmhouses, right? Now, basically white houses, black trim, things like that. Very cute. It's not out of date. Depending on how they did it on the inside, it's kind of like, I feel like it's almost a little bit of a modern, I mean, obviously modern farmhouse. It's more of a modern look. I think it's a more relaxed version of the modern aesthetic that is very kind of minimal. Like, if you look at a Peyton is very modern minimalist. The thing that makes her house not farmhouse is that she's got that boucle rounded furniture, very kind of loungy, right? And very minimal, very kind of um almost like a showroom style aesthetic, right? Very, very pretty and soft, right? In her kitchen, it's definitely a modern aesthetic. She put up the open shelving, so it gives you a little bit, not even modern farmhouse, it's just modern open shelving kind of a, kind of like a professional kitchen aesthetic. The professional kitchen aesthetic is kind of the modern kitchen, aka modern farmhouse if you add wood, that whole thing. I think it's nice, and I think it's a style that's lasts. Um I just think that as far as it being the craze, to your point, of modern farmhouse is kind of over. I don't think it's I think the shiplap and all the extra that she's doing, I think she could have done a mild variation of it so that when you grow tired of it, it's something that can be quickly redecorated and not necessarily have to be redesigned. But girl, let them. You know what I'm saying? Let them. Let's let them. Okay. Because they will get sick of that shiplap after a while, just like people get sick of a lot of different things, right? Um, she's just piecing the house together. What is Yeah, absolutely. She thinks that she's going for some sort of, finely designed situation. And it's something that is very, the way she's doing it is sticking with all the fads. Like, I actually like this rustic brown more than this white, because to me, even though someone might think white is not going to be something that's going to go out of style, the white aesthetic is like, there's nothing wrong with like white, stark white. I love stark white. But for her home, she needs to do what she wants. But that traditional rustic barn door is not going to go out of style. That's been in style for hundreds of years, right? That's why there's a style with that now. This white with the black, that is kind of the modern take with the stark white, the door pull and all of that. It's a little bit of an overdone, like you can overdo the trend. You know what I mean? And I think that with her trying so hard, if you follow me, I think she's going to overdo it. You know how sometimes you've got all the pieces, but you need to look in the mirror and take one piece off because you have done too much? She's doing too much. Okay? Doing way too much. Everything doesn't have to be, you've already done the house and the design of modern farmhouse. Now she's going to be looking for what? You looking for a modern farmhouse bed? Girl, if you want to be with that realness, go ahead and get that floating bed from Restoration Hardware. If your pockets are set up like that, go ahead and get that. The cloud bed, go ahead and get that. Okay, girl, okay, get that. Or the dupe of it. Isn't there like a dupe at Value City or something? There's supposed to be a dupe out there that's supposed to be very good, but I've heard a couple people talk about it. But High Low Lux, Janae, she said she looked at the dupe, she thought about it, but she just went ahead and put the money down and bought the cloud bed, and so did Raven. They just went ahead and went for the luxury of it, and the service of the Restoration Hardware. Yeah. If you want to go with minimal, go with that cloud bed, okay? Um, but also, you got 3 kids with sticky hands, and if you watched earlier, that pooch, it could be 4 kids. Well, there are 4 kids because Jeremy's a proud dad of 4, okay?
But the foundation of the home will be there, except for the front door and that kitchen back door, because yeah, they're not on my top.
If you see how Sarah from Tribe of Many, their house was not modern farmhouse, but they transformed it into a modern farmhouse looking house by adding a cover to their porch. They painted the entire house, I think, white. The garage doors black. They did a whole thing, and the house looks stunning. Okay. Just by painting the outside, they transformed it to make it look in the style of modern farmhouse when it wasn't even modern farmhouse. Okay. So yeah, there's lots that you can do with some buckets of paint. What they're going to do with the outside of the house, I don't even know what the outside of their house looks like, but I don't know. It's like one of those things where, depending on what the aesthetic is of the outside of your house, then you walk in and it's modern farmhouse. That's weird.
I had to write a list down of like our top things. Don't I love days like this?
Girl, look at this
So
chicken
this
dish.
is
Oh, there's her rice.
rice. Oh, y'all. fogging up. Hold on.
She
Make some
obviously
rice
likes
real
to make her
quick.
rice sticky.
I was gonna cook the rice in the slow cooker, but I changed my mind. I mean, not the, yeah, in the slow cooker with the meal.
Do you
But
guys
the way I
stir
did
rice?
the chicken, I kind of wanted it to just kind of be smothered. So
I
this is
don't
how it
like
is. This is my rice cook.
I don't like my rice disturbed. When it's ready, I know it, and then I scoop it out accordingly. I don't like my rice mixed around like that. If anyone were to go to my pot and start mixing rice around, I would be highly pissed. Like, do you guys like that? I don't like mixing my rice like that unless there's something in it to be mixed. Hell no. Okay. Okay, Trep Reno. Okay. Okay. The rice is wet. It's gross. I don't like people disturbing my rice. I don't like people in my kitchen, period.
Cooker, y'all. I love my kitchen gadgets. And then this is
Look at this chicken dish, y'all. So she went to her store, got some damn chicken. Basically, it almost looks like she made pot pie. She took some chicken and she stewed it down in a pot on the stove and basically did like cream of chicken or cream of mushroom. I don't know what she did. It's earlier in the vlog and basically stewed it down.
So I pulled
and
the
she's
chicken apart.
look, it's like nothing in that pot.
You can't mess up a slow cook.
Yes, you can.
Times. If you just can't cook, you just can't cook. But
girl, if you just can't cook, you just can't cook. I love it. Now, never, girl, Keesha, you didn't lie on that one, girl. If you just can't cook, bitch, you can't cook. Okay. But that's not even a lot of food. You got a whole 7-foot man in that house. He could probably eat that whole pot just standing in the kitchen. Well, because they have to. They don't have any dining room. Where are the carrots? Where are the green beans? Where are the vegetables to the side of the plate? Like, it looks like whatever was in the can that you put in, and I need to go back and watch when she was preparing the food, but I saw when she was shopping, and it looks like there might be some carrots in there, but
so, and y'all, like I said, I don't feel like doing no dishes. So, paper plates, it is.
are those paper or styrofoam?
Just get. I start them off with like, hold on, a good little amount like this, just to start, and that may even be pushing it. But our girls have really good appetite, so. And then I'm just gonna take some of this. And then
dinner's served.
Like that. So that's how we're gonna eat today.
Would we call that? Nice is that called a struggle
right
meal?
But hey, Jaja.
Some of those.
What is that?
That.
What do you see?
I like that.
You like it? Okay, go ahead and eat it. It's hot.
It's hot.
I know, you gotta blow and we gotta say our prayer.
This is so cute.
So I'm gonna make everybody's plates.
Okay,
you turn
make
it off,
those plates, sis.
Thank you, baby. Thank you for listening to mommy. You ready to eat?
Let me ask a question. Why couldn't she just scoop out 3 plates of rice and get them all ready at the same time? And I know she's got the camera, but why not?
Oh no, y'all just saw the clip of. Just eat as much as you can. So just gonna be Jory's amount, and then I'll give Journey. No, Journey, you're not gonna eat candy, baby. You're gonna eat this. You are gonna eat vegetables. You're not eating candy, and I want you to stop complaining. You're not gonna eat candy, Journey.
Okay, Mom.
All right. You're not eating candy. Because
my daddy said I could eat candy.
Let me get both of them. Okay, guys. So
me personally, I'd have been like, stop it. Hush. No arguing. I wouldn't be like, because I said so. Hush. Are you arguing with mommy? Shut that down. Once you let that little sassafras start going, girl. Okay, let's get to this part really quick. Oh God, here we go.
We are going to unbox a few things from the registry.
That she talks too much.
And
okay.
Hopefully there are some like gift cards or something so I can tell you guys and decluttering and all of that. So, ooh, let's see. So this is actually from my Spellman sister, and she sent.
Okay, we don't. I mean, honestly, we
right
don't care.
here.
So she sent her a pot.
3-in-1 griller, and it's crazy because this. And I was like,
Okay.
oh my gosh, like this looks so perfect.
It's basically a modern crock pot.
He actually listed this, so I put it up.
It's a cuter crock pot. Okay, wonderful. Ooh.
And then she also bought something else, which was, where did those scissors go?
When she sat up there and opened up her sister's housewarming gift, I was like,
so
girl,
yeah, these are like 8-pack.
Okay, so she got some organizers.
Coaster. Oh, these are some coasters. I put some coasters on it. Oh yeah, y'all. I will be going. I'm gonna be psycho because y'all nobody putting a drink that's gonna be. Y'all already know how that is. So got some cute coasters, and I'll probably be buying even more of these. I'll duplicate these because these are gonna be everywhere.
Me personally, I don't believe in. Can we talk about this? Jackie Ina said this the other day. If you want to go watch this stuff, go watch it. Jackie Ina was talking about luxury the other day, and she said she thinks it's so luxurious to actually use things as they're intended to be used, right? So if you're using your marble countertops, you're using your couch, you're using your coffee table. Now, does it mean that you need to stain up your coffee table with water damage and things like that? But if you're really super duper concerned about the coffee table and it lasting forever and ever, don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I buy things that I can use, that I know that will be able to keep up. But as far as for it to last forever, ever, I don't know. And I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And I really thought about it. Like, why am I going to buy a $4,000 pocketbook to keep it on a shelf? It's not decor. It's a purse and I need to use it. You know what I'm saying? And that really put a bug in my ear the other day when she was just like, I think it's really luxury that when you have something luxury, you use it. You use it. Wear your Balenciaga sneakers. Use your Chanel bag. And stop trying to make everything last until you're dead. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yes, sis. Yes. Everything's not going to last forever. And if you can't afford to use it, you can afford to pay for it. But you can't afford to use it. Don't buy it. Okay. So Keesha, get glass tables, get something that has a good wood finish on it. At the end of the day, everything is not going to last forever. You've got little kids. You should buy little kid compliant items so that when they come through with their good red juice and drop it on your couch, then, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well. We bought some beautiful dining room chairs, white upholstered, and we had some company over. And when company left and those chairs were not looking the same, one of them specifically, I got on the website and I ordered 2 benches. Okay. Cause that's what's sitting at the table now. And when we want to have grown-up dinner parties, I take those other chairs out. That might be ghetto to some of y'all, but I got seating for about 16 in my house now. You know what I'm saying? Because I can set up a whole nother table and have benches for the kid table. And everything matches with my big farmhouse table. But I'm not putting up my pretty white upholstered chairs to be ruined by children when I don't have to. So now I got benches because I got a whole 10-year-old over here with her 10-year-old friends. Okay. So when they come through, I don't have to worry about anything because it's wiped down ready. Right. My other stuff that I want to keep good. Yeah, that's in another place so that when the adults come over and I want to set it up a different way, change the optics, maybe not make it look farmhousey, and just make it look like a nice big long wooden table with beautiful white upholstered chairs that match, then I'll take that out. You know what I'm saying? If your house is not kid friendly, you're going to spend a lot of time running around being aggravated. Okay? My thought is, again, and I so agreed with Jackie, don't make your house to a house that you can't even function, live, and operate in because you're so worried about replacing shit. If you can't afford to use it, damn it, don't buy it. Okay? That's my message. Okay? Because that's corny. That's corny and that's whack. Okay? Because if you go buy that Fendi blouse wildflower, or Tammy, you want to go get that Balmain jacket, but you want to wear it with jeans and heels, and girl, do that. Do that damn thing. Okay? Keesha, you are over here shopping at Lowe's, okay? You're not over here buying from Restoration Hardware. You are not buying the most expensive, the most fabulous. At the end of the day, I don't know where you're getting your furniture from, but I'm sure it'll be fine, sis. Why don't you get it scotch guarded and take the necessary precautions like a normal person would do, and don't worry about it, because kids are going to be kids and it's their home too. And it's incumbent upon you as the mother to buy things for the home that can make it a home for everyone, not just a showplace for your damn YouTube channel. Okay? Because quiet as it's kept, nobody cares that much. All right? You're the one who's going to be sitting up there replacing stuff, not us. We just going to be looking and pointing and laughing. Okay? And talking. Right? Can I get some likes? What's going on? She never taught her kids manners. They walk around eating. Well, because they didn't have a proper table. Yeah, so I agree with you, Arlene Lewis. I don't know. My comments are behind on StreamYard, so now I'm here. They don't have I don't think so. They're little. They're still little and they've got time. But what I would say to that, Arlene, is that once they get a proper table or kitchen table to sit and eat, then she can teach them how to do that. Now they've got their little kind of desk situations where they can eat and all of that stuff, but that's not, at this point you've got young ladies and they do need to be sitting at the table and learning manners, because also they're getting ready to go to school soon. So I think it's just a matter of once they get to sit at that table, it'll be a big difference. Her shoulders make her look so tense. Yes, she bought all of that. She bought all of that stuff. You think so, Miss Sand? You don't think that that is from a Spellman sister? You think that that was Cap? Is sis capping about her registry? You don't have a table for that? No, she does not, Wildflower. She has not. Um, let's see. There is no dinner table. They sit and eat at the couch. Especially with them bad girl. You guys trying to get me in trouble out here. They don't even have, well, if they're good with cups, I mean, I think how old are these kids? Are they 3 or 4 now? Um, they should be good without sippy cups, and they may not. Look, they're getting ready to move, and those floors are probably laminate. They don't care about juice slipping between the cracks. Like when she was serving up that rice, she didn't care about that rice hitting the floor. So, girl, it's okay. She don't care. They're moving soon. She's trying to sell a dining set on Instagram. Oh, well, it must be in the storage. She's got stuff in the storage. Yes, she brought those things trying to get her subs to purchase items off her registry. So, Miss San, are you trying to say a case of dry bagging? Is that what we're looking at? Sorry, I'm not highlighting the messages. Okay, I think it caught up now. Finally, I'm like, what? Girl. Okay. So are you calling? Miss San is saying, guys, that this is a case of dry bagging. She is trying to gin up the bushes by kind of getting the wheels turning. It's Prime Day, right? Go ahead and go to my registry. Miss San, excellent call out. Okay. Let's see. Yes, so she's selling a dining room table. Miss San is calling her out for dry bagging. That's kind of gross. Yes. I mean, what about the day that she dropped cereal on the floor, played that cereal game? And I blame her for that. That's not, you know what I mean? Um, lies. Okay, wow. Okay. The streets are talking. Definitely dry bagging. You guys aren't letting anything slip. Definitely dry bagging. I agree. Okay. Well, Keesha, Keys and Dons out there, bone collectors and note takers and all of the things, hamburger helpers and tuna helpers out there. You have been called out for dry bagging. Okay. Make it make sense, sis. Okay. Make it make sense. Someone in the comments said they sent stuff months ago. I think it was regifted to Asia. Do we have any thoughts on Asia going blonde with this wig? I was thinking it's giving look, there she went Russian blonde and or I don't even know, but it's giving I don't know. To me, off top, it's giving I'm feeling my YouTube channel. Maybe I got a couple of good checks and I'm feeling myself, but it's also giving floozy Asia. I mean, Asia, we know you're single, wants to mingle, have a good time and everything, but you are giving a certain type of energy and you're going to need to keep that energy up if that's the direction that you're going. And I would keep it back to where you were, which was very cute and sassy, classy with your dark, beautiful hair, or the darker hair look. Um, I just think that sassafras blonde is not the business for longer than a couple of nights. I do like Asia. I think she's very cute and I like her authenticity. However, I'm not feeling the blonde. I think it looks very bimbo-ish. But good thing it's just a wig and she can take that off and go back to her normal self. But I would say don't get lost in the sauce, sis, and don't let the smooth taste of these YouTube channels fool you because it will be to your downfall. You know what I'm saying? Because all you have to do is take a page out of any of these other YouTuber got a big head books, and you will see that the ascend to the uh or the descend to the bottom is faster than the ascent to the top. Okay, they will drop you like a brick. Okay, so I would say, hey Victoria, hi boo boo. Did Keisha do a camel toe road update? A little bit, hun. So slide the bar back and we'll keep up. I think there was another video that we missed that she gave a little bit more of a tour. So I will find that and get back with y'all. But yeah, guys, I got some stuff coming on my channel, content coming soon. I'll be fair. I had to take a couple of weeks off. Those of you who did not know, now you know, like I had like a whole dental situation going on and it fucking took me under. I was feeling pretty bad. But now a bitch is back. Okay. And I'm feeling way better. So thank you for everybody who sent positivity and well wishes. Thank you so much. You guys are the bomb. But yes, we're back and we're better. And Francoise Vlogs will be posting very soon. I do have a vlog I'm putting up today, so I am kind of getting slowly caught up, but I do have some unboxings and some Amazon stuff to do. I will post my storefront, so if there's any recommendations that you want from me, everything pretty much is in my storefront. So I will post that on my community wall. So if there's stuff that you've seen that I've got that you like, go ahead and check out my storefront. And when you click on that, basically they're attached to me. So if you purchase it, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but Amazon gives me a little thanks for sending your community my way type of a tip. So but yeah, all of that stuff is there and I've got some stuff to show you guys. So that stuff will be over there on my vlog channel and I will be getting back over to Real Talk Bougie soon and we are doing a giveaway. I am doing a kind of 3-channel giveaway for those of you who don't know. In my heart, it's a YSL gift card, a YSL. Should I just do a YSL gift card? Or I really wanted to do a card holder, but there's something else that I saw on the website that I think I like better. And if I make it like all 3 channels, basically, but the announcement will be over there on Real Talk Bougie. But that's what we're doing, and we are definitely doing it by the end of the month. So, and that's it, and that's all. So giveaway coming soon. If you're not subscribed to all 3 of my channels and you're interested in this giveaway, get into it. Otherwise, stay right here if this is where you want to be. And I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming through to my channel. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. And thank you for always like giving me a warm welcome every single morning. And I hope that you feel the same from me, because this is something that I do because I actually love being here, and I'm not going to come and cuss y'all out. Okay. Leave your comments down below. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, ladies. And thank you, Bougie Gang. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you want to be Bougie Gang too, all you got to do is hit the subscribe. Make sure that you have your notifications set so that when I go live, drop another video, you will be notified immediately.